Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your red corner to the ring, representing Cuba, it's Erislandy Alvarez, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your blue corner to the ring, representing Iran, it's Ali Habibinezhad.
Okay, we had a treat a few minutes ago with Abdulmalik Kalikov, and the man in the bottom right of your screen there is also an Olympic champion, and he is also a bit of a thriller. Erislandy Alvarez of Cuba, 25 years old, from Cienfuegos in Cuba, goes by La Amenaza, the threat. And the man across the ring in the blue corner, Ali Habibinezhad, will be well aware of that threat. But he was rattled in the previous round. Erislandy Alvarez, boxing against the big Kyrgyzstani boxer Orozbekov. He was docked a point in the final round, and it was much closer than he would have liked it to be. So he can be got at, and that is what the man from Iran in the blue corner will be hoping for. Dimitri Melis is our referee, and this is the quarter-final in the men's 65-kilo welterweight division. Alvarez is not like all the other Cubans. Often you'll see him dancing around the ring. There'll be a bit of that, but there's a lot of spite in the work that he does, Kieran.
Oh, absolutely. He's more than comfortable to stand and sit in the pocket, you know. Most of his movements from the waist, making you miss and making you pay, as they say.
Yeah, and he does a lot of that. He takes half your wages. But Ali Habibinezhad, the Iranian, is going to stand and trade at the start of this bout.
Absolutely, from the first minute, you know, looks like we're going to be in a little bit of a barnstormer.
I hope so.
Some great body punching by the Cuban boxer Alvarez.
Picking his spot and just lightning hands when he lets them go. Great work to head and body from Alvarez, but not taking a backward step. Habibinezhad covering up tightly and then letting the leather go to Alvarez's body. There will come a time in this bout where some antics come out from the man in red, but for now,
strictly business.
Yes, exactly right. Looked a little low from the Iranian, but the contest continues. And spiteful from both men. Covering up and then popping out the head and trying to work away to body and head themselves. 2 shots missed. Too slick, Alvarez.
He's got that great lateral movement. And he comes back nice and fast with his counters.
Oof. Big blue shot, though. Taking his time to build some early dominance here, but Habibinezhad is just standing there and not respecting the reputation.
Oh, absolutely. Granite chin. Some of these shots that's landed from Alvarez. And you know, he's given as good as he's getting, the Iranian boxer in the blue.
Yeah, certainly is. Alvarez is having to cover up. Now he's trying to skew away to the body.
Absolutely all action first round.
Into the last 30 seconds. Still slugging away. 3 to the body though from Alvarez, all got underneath the guard. Elbows couldn't protect him. Bang, bang, bang. swing and a miss from the Iranian boxer in blue, and Alvarez jumps all over him.
Great classy inside boxing from the Cuban Alvarez.
End of the round, and he looks like he's just gone for a stroll in the park. I wouldn't fancy this stroll in the park, though. So, a lot of punches thrown, and a lot of punches landed both ways. Alvarez just that little bit slicker, as you would expect.
Absolutely, it's the little bit of quality from the red corner that's taking it across the board, you know.
And he has taken it across the board. Confirmation then. Alvarez 10-9 on all 5 of the judges. The judges from India, Guatemala, Mongolia, Argentina and Egypt. So you were telling me, I didn't know this, didn't have it in my research, that Ali Habibinezhad boxed one of your teammates in the Olympic qualifier and beat him in Milan.
Yeah, he beat him in Milan.
Patrice Mughazai, who was here earlier this week, I think last night.
Yeah, last night he dropped the split decision to the Kazakh boxer.
Yeah, devastating for Patrice, but all part of the education. And the punches are thundering in, as they did in round 1, early in round 2.
Straight back at it from the Cuban boxer, you know, making them miss and making them pay, as we'll say.
Yep. But he won't take a backward step. Habibinezhad.
He won't be
Look how
deterred.
casual the walking style is of the Cuban. He will not be hurried. I'm doing it at my pace, and I'm going to do it incredibly accurately. You know, in his first round win, he was like a matador. He was dancing around the ring and he was mocking his opponent. There's none of that in this contest, and I wonder if it's because the Iranian has bought his respect a little bit by standing and trading.
No, absolutely.
So Alvarez now up against the ropes, and an opportunity for Habibinezhad to perhaps tee away. But again, look how casually Erislandy walks back to his mark.
Yeah, being so calm, you can see every opening from your opponent, as we're saying, from the body punching underneath the elbows.
There it is again.
On cue.
Oh, and a rifle uppercut straight through the middle of the blue guard.
It's a little bit of class from Alvarez as he moves his head there.
He's got 3 through there in a row. Just pop, pop, pop underneath the guard. Must be so frustrating, although there's a short little uppercut from the Iranian that got through Alvarez's guard. And now maybe a little bit of flair coming from the Cuban as he starts to open up 2 minutes into this second round.
Absolutely, we've seen a little bit of everything this week from the Cuban, you know. He can sit in the pocket and he can dance on the back foot and be the matador.
Yeah, and he can win the hard way when he has to bite down on his gum shield, as he had to yesterday against the boxer from Kyrgyzstan. With the point deduction, just all of a sudden realised, oh dear, I've actually got to put the hammer down and win the fight. And he came out and did exactly that, but Habibinezhad is targeting his head, as Alvarez is letting his defences get a little loose. Big shot, and he wore that. And there's just a slight raggedness to the way that the Iranian is carrying himself in the latter part of this second round, probably through the sheer weight of punches that have landed.
No, absolutely. It's Wilson away, yeah.
Oh.
As he hits fresh air again.
Yeah, the head movement is just dazzling.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your red corner to the ring.
Dominant round from Alvarez in the red corner.
It's Lasha Guruli.
Olympic rings tattooed on the inside of his left bicep. Looks like he's had a tough day at the office, doesn't he? Ali Habibinezhad.
Yeah, absolutely. He's more a lot of body shots in that round as well.
The Tehran Terrier, though, he will keep walking forward. He's already come through one rugged scrap. Habibinezhad, he beat Mishail Batumur of Mongolia. Himself, no mean feat. A really rough, tough start in the welterweight division. But in this one at the moment, it's going with reputation. And Erislandy Alvarez, top seed here, gold medalist from the Olympics, who's only boxed once between the Olympics and this World Championships, is showing absolutely no signs of ring rust.
No, absolutely not. And I believe this round we might see some of the Matador stuff from earlier in the week, as he needs to protect himself for the next round.
Yeah, well, everybody who's bought a ticket will hope so. And there are plenty in tonight. That looked low from the Cuban, but we'll carry on. It's all in Alvarez's hands, really, because with a 2-point lead, he can probably choose which style he wants to box. He has the skills to box on the back foot and just pop away. Bout management, as you say, or he could just beat him to the punch.
No, absolutely. Looks like he's opted to keep his feet nice and slow and move from the waist, as we're seeing here.
So 2 minutes left of this World Championship welterweight quarter-final. Habibinezhad tees off on the head, but blocked by the right glove of Erislandy Alvarez. And then he goes to the body again. Such accuracy when he targets the body. Just picks his spot, doesn't he?
He's so comfortable from every ring position, you know, even when he's backed onto the ropes, he still looks comfortable.
And looking to complete that set. Olympic and Worlds, what a nice pair that would be. Credit to Ali Habibinezhad, who is still there, slugging away, despite the weariness that we first saw midway through the second round. A game opponent.
Oh, absolutely. He's so calm in front of the target, you know. The shots are coming over the top, round the corner, and he seems to just make them miss.
Habibinezhad still trying to chop away, but with little success. There's a little flashing headshot there, but the shoulder roll defense that you see from Floyd Mayweather there was on display as well. Just different levels of skill, and then rat-a-tat-tat punches. 3 of them getting through.
Well, absolutely, the Iranian boxer hasn't been demoralised one bit. He's still continuing to throw head and body. It just shows great will.
It certainly is that. And that will has been tested with every single punch that's been thrown and landed by Erislandy Alvarez, but he is still shipping blows. Not concussive, but he's getting the Cuban's attention in this one. And maybe that's why we haven't seen any of the playful Matador stuff that we saw in his first round, where there was a mismatch between him and his opponent.
Shows how much is on the line.
Yeah, he's had to box all the way to that final bell there. Touch of gloves and a little cuddle, excuse me, a cuddle of respect from the Cuban. And he goes over to tell the Iranian corner that was a decent showing from their man. But decent isn't enough to stop brilliance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in ring A, bout 427. Your winner by unanimous decision and boxing out of the red corner, representing Cuba, is Erislandy Alvarez. Bonjour.
And nice show of sporting class from the Cuban as he raises his opponent's hands to all sides of the arena. To open the ropes for him as well, after a hardy job in difficult circumstances for Ali Habibinezhad, who's been beaten emphatically on the judges' scorecards.
Real classy operator Alvarez from Cuba.
He certainly is, and he's through to the semi-finals of the men's welterweights. The Olympic champion has at least a bronze for that achievement, and we'll see him box at least one more time at these World Boxing Championships. It's worth pointing out, though, the final round was a 3-2 split. So the Iranian did get some change out of the judges with